Hello, I'm Shodah, a VR nerd, wannabe music producer, a bit of a cheeky git, but mainly a VR nerd. Decided to start this channel to channel all my ideas, feedback and bants and all that kind of wizardry. It'll always be deeply honest views, and although I'm probably getting far ahead of myself, if for whatever reasons you cheeky sods like what I've got to say and do and all that jazz, all things VR, XR, MR, etc., I will never do any kind of affiliate links that might taint my views. Because let's be honest, the promise of money can sway pretty much anyone, and I don't have the minerals and can't be arsed with it. I want to do upfront, pure honesty. This is just a quick video going over my experience driving from England to Germany to host the Somnium VR1 booth at the MRTV Showcase. So what's this video about then? Well, it's going to be a mixture. I'm going to document... I do two things I've never done before. One is... No, three things. Document, like, my experience. Number two, I'm driving... I've had this Tesla for a week, and now I'm going to put, like, 1,000 miles on it. So we're going to see how well this does. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. What's the third one? Oh, yeah, the longest car journey I've ever done with me driving. This is going to be fabulous. I can't wait. I'm buzzing for the event, really buzzing for the event. I think what Sebastian's done and MRTV's done is absolutely cracking. I'm going to be surrounded by fellow VR nerds, and it's just going to be fucking great. I don't know why I'm not swearing. I always swear all the time. There's going to be a lot of swearing on this channel. Sorry. Only having the Tesla for a few days, I decided what a great idea to take all this gear on probably the longest drive I've ever done in my life. I've never driven across Europe before. This is the first time I've ever done it. Ferry was super easy to use. I forgot the boats do the motion thing, but luckily my VR legs are solid. Well, it's still a weird feeling just swaying, and normally I'd be expected to feel sick, but VR seems to be the medicine for everyone. Driving on the other side of the road feels wrong, but surprisingly tame once I got used to it. Most people are speeding like they left a cat in an oven, but no shock to anyone. The people over there are more friendlier than Brits. It's a shock to me. I know British people are so renowned for being polite and nice, and we're not. So the supercharging network was really easy. Just pull up, pull out, get charging, nip to the loo, deposit a load, grab some drinkies and grab some nom-noms. And then after all that's done, you're pretty much ready to rock and roll and get out there. Although exciting for me, you guys want to know about the headsets I tried. So I only got to try 2 headsets because I was far too busy faffing around with the VR1, capturing what they think about it, getting their first impressions. So first on the list was the Bigscreen Beyond 2, an absolutely stunning looking little headset. They really have nailed what it looks like. I mean, I'd happily walk around all day with it in public. It just looks badass. It genuinely looks incredible. Off the bat, let me just tell you, I only had about 20 to 30 minutes inside it because it was a hectic day. It wasn't a gasket designed for my junky face, okay? It was Seb's gasket. Blocked a lot of the light off, to be fair. So the first thing I noticed when putting it on was the warmth of the colours. The white balance is very warm, and this display relatively dim for what I'm used to, because I'm used to really bright displays on my face. And obviously the field of view, not that great. But what can you expect for something this incredibly small device? But the clarity was very good. I'd say about 50% of the sweet spot was clear, nice and sharp. What I found really weird, when the gasket was on my face and I did any kind of emotion, so I smiled, I laughed, I giggled, whatever I do, it would move up and down. And I noticed this a lot when I was just trying to enjoy the device. I would suddenly see like chromatic aberration around the edges, and I'd be like, what's going on? And because I'm so expressive with my face, for me, it didn't work very well. I really want to try the Halo strap with the universal light blocker, because I think that would be such a better experience for this sort of size of device. And then I tried the MeganeX, and it kind of ruined the big screen, if I have to be brutally honest with what I want to say. I put it on and the colours were accurate. It wasn't too warm. It was perfectly sharp. Still very dim displays, and the field of view was very narrow, narrower than the Bigscreen Beyond 2. My IPT is around 69, 68, so obviously your mileage may vary. Yeah, but the Halo strap design just suits these small form factor headsets so much better than having something clamped onto your face. A couple of things to take away from MeganeX is obviously the FOV is really bad, but what happens when you bring the lenses closer together with an already smaller FOV, you're going to notice the edges. The FOV of the MeganeX is a lot smaller from my perspective than the Bigscreen Beyond 2. Although the MeganeX has a much larger, much more forgiving sweet spot, so you don't have to be bang on. Because those lenses are so close together, so close together, you do see distortions on the edges. Both these headsets are pretty much, you look with your head, not with your eyes. In terms of clarity, both are absolute kings of clarity. It just happens that the MeganeX, for my eyes, looked sharper and more crisper. Both felt very natural on the eye. And these small form factor headsets are just, they're going to take the world by storm once they figure out a way to have it a bit more forgiving. And please look at giving us more field of view. I want a Bigscreen Beyond style size device, make it a tiny bit bigger, give us a bit more field of view. I know you guys are waiting for larger micro OLED displays to pair up with lenses. That I'm really excited for that generation of device. When that comes in, it's game over for big headsets, even for like VR1, and that's clarity king, field of view king. So if you want something that's clear with field of view, these smaller units are not going to do it. But what they will do is give you a natural look into VR, and obviously they're a lot less weight. I only had roughly 20 to 30 minutes with these devices. This is not a review, this is just literally my quick fire kind of first impressions. Bigscreen Beyond 2 and the MeganeX, very good headsets. And to be brutally honest, if you've never had a wide field of view headset before, you're not going to miss it. I am basing my views and opinions on all the headsets I've ever used. Obviously on daily driving the VR1, so the brightness levels, the field of view levels that I'm used to are massive. But in this respect, I try to look at it with the mindset of this is like sort of like the first gen devices of this size, and it's only going to get better. I highly recommend you getting your own face inside a headset, because both of them are they're really good. So let's talk about the actual MRTV showcase. We had Play for Dream, obviously Somnium Space with VR1, Shodah, MeganeX, and the Pimax guys with the Pimax Crystal Super. Everyone was a delight to talk to. Everyone enjoyed it. There were beers, bants, food, you name it. If you ever have a chance to go to one of these showcases, if Seb decides to do another one, book your tickets and just get on it. PCVR needs this kind of thing. Okay, it needs this kind of thing. It needs people to get inside headsets to make their own decisions of what they want. But let's be brutally honest, right? Every face is different. Every eye is different. Every perception of color, brightness, it's all different. So yeah, these YouTubers' opinions and, professional journalist opinions are worth its weight in gold. But if you can get your head in a headset and try it for yourself, only you really know what you can see. I'm going to be doing some random reviews and stuff like that. Some fun stuff, some weird stuff. I need a catchphrase. And let's go with, okay, take care and get a wiggle on. That's it. I'll make a better one next time. It's fine, don't worry. See you later. Bye. I'm not going to do that either. That's nonsense. Just bye. Thank you.